Okay, good morning, everyone. It's South Louisiana. Can I say that with a Louisiana accent? I don't think I can. Hey, Evelyn, nice to see you here. Hi, Kim, nice to see you here. Barbara, Columbus, Ohio. I love this. We're going national. I mean, we've been going national, but I love to hear where you're from. And I know I've spoken to most of you or connected with most of you, but it's still nice to have a reminder where you're from. Termaine, nice to see you here, or is that Bella? Rosa, nice to see you here always as well. Kurt, good morning. I am running a couple of minutes late, but I had a little bit of an issue with the internet. I think I sorted it out, so we should be good to go today. Okay, because we're running a little late. Good to see you. Catherine, Florida. That's awesome. I love Florida. I shot a commercial down in Florida, down at the Orange Bowl many, many years ago, and had a great time down there. I think I stayed in Coconut Grove, and it was a fantastic time. Kate White, good morning. How are you, Kate? Long time no see. Kate is a fantastic, I've got to get my teeth in this morning. Fantastic actress. Improv with her for many times on stage, and good morning to you, Kate. So before we start, I always have a motivation little talk for the day. And I know so many of you I've reached out and spoken to yesterday or the day before or over the last couple of weeks. And yesterday I contacted a lady called Margaret. She won't be watching this morning, but she said she's going to look at YouTube later. And she was looking to actually return the 60 up because she'd been trying on it, but she wasn't getting the results she wanted, and she wanted help. And so obviously I reached out to her. But the one thing that stuck with me that she had said, and I do hear from others of you as well, Nancy, and so many of you that leave messages on here, never give up. She didn't want to give up. She wasn't sure what she was doing wrong, but we had a fantastic talk yesterday. So it inspired me today to talk about never giving up. Now, we all have goals in life. If you don't have a goal, what are you working towards? Because everything in life, even if it's fun, it's pleasure, it's still an effort behind it. And effort is a form of work. So, you know, you've got to do the work to get the results. And I remember when I left England a number of years ago and I came over here, I had 4 bags and a tent. I didn't know what I was going to do, where I was going to stay. I had an incredible family, the coolies that helped me settle over here. But I had a goal and a dream, and I was willing to sacrifice. I had a very, very good life back in England, and you know, being on stage and performing, which was, you know, the passion that I have and had and still have. But you can't let life pass you by. We're all sent challenges because we're good enough to handle them. And I look at it like video games. There's always a different level and a different level and a different level that you try to get to. Or whether it's your education, you go from kindergarten and get up to first grade and all the way through, there's always a challenge given to us. And in life, we're given challenges that other people may not be able to handle. And that's what makes us unique and special, is our life is our own. And I know Kate, looking, you know, hopefully you're still watching, but an incredible lady that's been given, you know, a beautiful challenge in life and handles it so well, even though, you know, you give your life to give a life. And huge respect and admiration to all of you that have said, I'm not going to sit back and just watch life go by. I'm going to take it into my arms. Just because society says I should suffer, I'm going to take that suffering, I'm going to turn it into action and a plan, and I'm going to get up and do it. We don't know what the end result is, but we certainly know if we don't give it, it's not going to be as good as if we do give the effort. So that led me to the last thing that I want to share with you today before we start the workout. Eleanor Roosevelt. I'm sure so many of the golden generation looked up to her and admired her strength and compassion. And I wish today's leaders maybe had a little bit more, but they're also dealing with a different environment, different communities. So my appreciation and thanks to them goes out as well. But Eleanor Roosevelt had a saying that I loved, that I've always held on to as I created the 60 Up Balance Board. And that saying, I have to read it here because I don't want to disrespect her by getting a word wrong. But she said so eloquently, I could never be content to take my place by the fireside and simply look on. Life was meant to be lived, and curiosity must be kept alive. One must never, for whatever reason, turn his back on life. Think about that. Don't sit by the fireplace and let life go by. It's your responsibility to keep curiosity alive and work towards it. So Eleanor Roosevelt, thank you so much for so many great sayings. And may we all continue to not sit by the fireplace and watch life pass us by, but get up and take our life into our own control. So with that being said, it's time to jump on the balance board. Here we go. So remember, today is Thursday. It's intermediate level workout. Oh, I shouldn't even be on the board yet. I just naturally get on. Put my gloves on. Judy, I know you said you've been having thumb problems and stuff. These gloves are great for helping support the strength of the hand and stop the hands from swelling. And it's really good around the thumb area as well. Okay, so today's Thursday. It is intermediate level day. You can just tap with me side to side. But again, you can, we're going to need the short bands as we get to that transition phase. And again, we're going to go a little bit faster today, but make sure you go at the pace you want. If I'm going too fast, go slower. The only thing I ask is that you get on and off the board with me as we go, but do your own sets of reps. Okay, so the first thing we have today is the step tap, as we always do, right? So we've got tap, tap. Let me start again. These teeth still aren't in properly. Tap, step, tap, step. But we're going to change it up a little bit as the intermediate level today. And I'm going to give you a new little challenge, which is about quickly correcting your balance or finding your balance. So what we're going to do, we're going to do 2 taps on the right foot and 1 tap on the left. Now the right foot is going to go toe, heel, and the left foot is just going to go toe. So here we go toe, heel, down, toe, down. Everyone got that? We go toe, heel, down, toe, down. So we're getting the body to think really quickly as to the changes instead of just a routine. Here we go. Toe, heel, down, toe, down. Toe, heel, down, toe. And you'll find you're coming back onto your right foot much quicker because you don't have the routine of getting time to have the balance. So we go toe, heel, down, toe, down. Okay, let's change it up. Go the other side. Left foot, toe, heel, down, toe, down. We go again. Toe, heel, down, toe, down. Let's go again. Toe, heel, down, toe, down. And again. Toe, heel, down, toe, down. Now rest for a second. We're now going to change this up, and I'm going to give things out, and we could change pretty quickly. I'll give you time to change. But again, think, once you've found your foot position, are my eyes up, am I hearing, and my feet are reacting to the right place without looking? But if you need to look, obviously do. So we're going to go heel, heel on the right, toe on the left. Here we go. Heel, heel, down, toe, down. Right again. Heel, heel, down, toe, down. Go left foot. Heel, heel, down, toe, down. And again. Heel, heel, toe, and down. Good. Right foot, we go heel, toe. And then left foot, we're going to go heel. Are you ready? Heel, toe, down, heel, down. And again, right foot. Heel, toe, down, heel, down. Left foot, heel, toe. Heel, toe, down, heel, down. And again. Heel, toe, down, heel, down. Good. And what I always do is just march it out on the ground. Feel really solid. When I say go, you're going to hold the knee. Whichever knee is up, you're going to hold it. Go. Find that balance. If you want, let go. Come back on. Let's start marching again. There you go. Go. If you want to, take your hands off. Feel that balance. And here we go. Marching again. Go. Good. And then we're going to go for the ultimate test because it's intermediate. If you want, keep your hands here ready. Just march and see if you can balance without the poles to stabilize you. But if you want to, hold on as well. This is your choice. Hold and march. And hold. And march. And hold. And march. Last one, hold. It's easier for me because I'm saying it so I know what's going on. And we'll march. Good. Now what I want you to do is just stand on your ground, hold the pose, go up on your toes, come down. Up on your toes, come down. Up on your toes, come down. There you are, up on your toes. Now we're gonna have a new exercise we're gonna do today. We've done a version of it, but we're gonna change this up slightly. So just watch for 1 second. We're gonna do the V step. We're gonna go 2, 2, down, down. Just join in with me, right foot first. 2, 2, this is just our warm up going. And again, we're gonna stay with the right foot going each time. 2, 2, good. Keep that head up. If you wanna check your feet, do. But once you know where it is, try and put your foot back in the same place. There you go, good. Keep it going. Good, let's go left foot now, 2, 2. This is just the warm up before we get to the new exercise. And again, there you are, good, and again. To everyone that's watching later on YouTube, I hope you had a great day. And for all of those here right now, I hope you're having a great day. Okay, come back to the right. We're now going to go 3 and 3, but let me show you this one really quick so you can jump. And we go 3, 3, down. Now the right foot will go to 3 again, but the left foot will go to 2. Then the right foot will go to 3 again, and the left foot will go to 1. Then we'll go back 3 and 2, and then 3 and 3. Are you ready? Here we go, starting on the right foot, 3 and 3. Go 3, 3, down. Now 3 and 2, 3, check your foot, and down. Now 3 and 1, 3, 1, down. Now 3 and 2, 3, 2, down, and 3 and 3. Good, come back to the ground. Let's start the left foot, 3 and 3. Left, 3, right 3, and down. Now left 3, right 2, and left 3, and 1. Good, and 3, 2, and 3, 3. There you go, good. That's all we're gonna do today. Again, this is waking the mind up to be able to change what you're doing and be able to adjust really quickly without so much repetition to get it, but reaction to get it. Life is about reacting, and the more positive your reaction, the better results you're gonna have. Okay, next one we're gonna do, let's go one-on-one. Okay, going back yesterday to Margaret, one of the issues or solutions that I had was working more the outside of the foot. We want to strengthen the outside of the foot. So on one-on-one, as we're pushing, I want you to think of pushing with your little toe and the main part of the foot just behind the little toe. So you can really feel that pressure on the outside of your foot. Not so much the heel, but more about the area that if you were turning and taking a left or a right, that's the part of the foot that really takes the pressure as you turn. So what I want you to do now is try, as you push, you'll see I lift my heel, put my heel and push. So as I hit one side, I lift my foot and then I push with the little toe. So heel comes off, push with the little toe, push with the little toe. Don't even think of pushing with the ball of the foot or the big toe. Think about rolling now and pushing with your little toe. There you go. So we begin to strengthen that area. Every area needs to have a connection, and it also has to have a strength. Because just because you feel it, we got to have that strength to react in the proper way as well. I keep looking up because I can see an insect crawling along my wall. This is really at home. There's no glamour here, ladies and gentlemen. Good. Now what I want you to do is find your balance. Right on one-on-one, find that balance. And what I want you to do here is try and go up on your little toe. So you'll see my knees will go out slightly and my balance is on my little toe. My big toe isn't even hardly touching the board, and come back down. Now I'll feel the big toe again. Just rock side to side. Let's get into a little bit of the skiing. There you go, good. Just that little skiing motion. Now come back and find your balance. And what I want you to do is go up on your little toe. So you'll feel your knees will go out slightly. And it's a little harder to balance because you've got a smaller surface on the board, but you're developing that strength. Good, and hold that balance, and come back down. And just a little, again, little skiing movement, knees go together. We now push into here. There you go, and now come back. Last time, come to balance. Now go up on your little toes. Again, you'll kind of push a little bit, only what feels comfortable, but where you can feel the pressure on the outside of the feet, feeling that pressure. There you go, and come back down, good. And last time, just skiing across here. There you go. I will tell you, it's very hot out here in California. Yesterday was super hot, but it was a weird hot. It wasn't that the sun was shining great, keep rocking. But even last night, had to put the air conditioning on at, I think like 10 o'clock at night because it was so warm still. And I can feel the heat coming through the windows today. Good, so with that said, gonna get a quick drink of water. Again, water is critical for us to have the energy and the success that you can see I'm sweating, but the energy and success that we need, the body has to be fueled. Look, don't forget your water. Okay. Hopefully you got your water. We're gonna step back up. We're gonna go 3 and 3 and just rocking side to side. Good, now as you hit the side, I want you to get a little bounce in your body. So as the board touches, there's a little bend and then you push back. If you notice, my body never goes outside the yellow poles. Bend up, bend up. So we begin to feel the strength and building the strength. Left leg strength, right leg pushing up. This will help with some strength going upstairs, downstairs. It will help with getting out of the chair. Obviously, we're not as low as we would be in a chair, but that final push to stand up fully will be great. And last thing, pull those shoulders back so we're not hunched over. You're in a nice, upright, strong position. Good. Now what I want you to do is find your balance. Again, keep those knees slightly bent. Core is nice and tight. Make sure you're allowing the brain to relax. Don't, if I begin to go off, don't over panic. Just smoothly come back and find that position. There you go. If you overreact, if you're falling one way, you can end up falling the other way or going off balance the other way. Good. Bring your feet to 2 and 2. Find your balance. Straight away. Good. Again, if you want to, thumbs, and move those fingers. So we're multitasking the brain. We're figuring out balance and thinking that, while at the same time our fingers are moving. So the brain is doing multiple things. You're listening, you're balanced, you're moving your hands, creating. Good. Go to 1 and 1. Straight away, find your balance. Good. And get those fingers going if you want. If you want to go even more advanced, which some of you I know will be ready for, go off and move your fingers off of the pole, because now there's no connection between balance with your arms controlling the board. I can just be here, my fingers are going. Good, and I'm adjusting purely by my feet and controlling my body. Good, come back on, go to 3 and 3. Find your balance straight away. Let's go, find that balance. Good, small adjustments, let the brain figure it out where the pressure points are. I talk about babies learning how to walk. They didn't go to a gym to learn how to balance and walk, and balance had to come first, because every time you changed what the body was doing, it had to learn a new balance position. It was all pressure points, and what you're learning here is pressure points. There you go. Take your hands off if you want, and just get those fingers moving, and you'll feel more. The ball of the foot is working in here. You'll feel weight on your heels, and you'll also feel, with your knees bent, a lot of tightness on the inside of your thighs. Good, 2 and 2. Find your balance. There you go, get those fingers working. Good, and take them off and move if you want. I can always grab the poles if I feel unsafe, but I'm here. They are good, 1 and 1, go. Straight away. We're in here. There you go, and just working those hands. I've got to make sure my balance is good. So what I noticed there when my balance was off, I had a little bit too much weight on my right heel, and because the pressure was more on the front of my left foot, I pushed to the left. So I needed to adjust the balance from my heel more to the toe or the ball of the foot on my right foot. They are good. Now, what I want you to do from here, go up on your toes. Don't go ahead of the poles. Make sure your hands are in front of your body, but find that balance. They are good, and come down. Now go up on the little toe on your feet. So you're up here. Good. We're going to work on both sides, the inside and the outside, and you'll see how. And come back down. Good. Go to 2 and 2. Find your balance. Go up on your toes. Keep that balance. You'll find now that you're more in the middle of the foot. You should feel almost an equal pressure between the big toe and the little toe, maybe just a little more on the big toe. But again, make sure you're feeling pressure on the big toe and the little toe. Adjust your foot if you don't. Good, come to 3 and 3. Now this is where we adjust and strengthen up on your toes. You'll feel the strength. It's almost impossible to have your little toe on the pressure and stay balanced. So this is much more now the ball of the foot, so you're strengthening up the inside part of the foot, the big toe and the ball of the foot. Good, shoulders back, head up, and come back down. Go to 1 and 1 again. Such a good balance workout here right now. Go up on your toes, keep the balance, and go to your little toes. Feel the strength. Now I want you to go up and down slightly. So you'll see there's that slight move. I begin to go down. My heels don't touch, but I go back up again. As I'm coming down, I suddenly push back up on my little toes. Feel the little toes going. I can feel my calves working. Good, go to 2 and 2. Good, find your balance. And if you can't find the balance, do the exercise and try and find the balance. It's okay, you're doing great. Up on the ball of your foot now, you should be able to feel the big toe and the little toe. Maybe a little more of the big toe area, but just small, down and up. Keep that balance. Your heels do not touch the board. You're almost going down and you suddenly overcorrect again by pushing up. And this overcorrection is good because this is about gaining strength. We're going back up, keep that balance. One more, up, hold it, hold it, hold it, and come back down. Now we go to 3 and 3. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling those calves. Good, find your balance, knees slightly bent. Now you're gonna find this one, I think, the hardest of all. You ready to go up on the ball of your foot? You shouldn't feel the little toe almost at all. Now down and back up. And the thing here is because you've got the width on both sides, you have to get both feet working together. This one is really tough to do. So if you're struggling, don't feel bad or don't feel frustrated. Take the challenge, and I'm just going up on the ball of my foot. I'm actually, there you are, good, I gotta get it right. I actually let my heels touch the board. So again, you'll feel a dynamic work from all the muscles, stabilization muscles in your legs. Good, come back to 1 and 1 and just rock. We're back to the rocking motion again. There you go. I keep thinking back to that Eleanor Roosevelt quote, don't let life pass you by. And the great thing is, you guys are here doing it. And just because she said it doesn't mean to say that it's true, but we know it's true because she has the wisdom to understand as she got older what life was really about. It's about living. Good, and step back off of the board. That was a good workout. Okay, let's stretch those calves out so we know it's tight. Put your ball of your foot, right foot on the edge of the board. The heel is on the ground, so you're in this position. And just bend the knees slightly and push forward. If you keep the leg straight, that's okay. You'll feel the stretch higher up the calf. The more you bend the knee, the more you'll feel it in your Achilles. Good, change leg, left foot goes up. Good, my knee, I would say my knee is just very slightly bent because I want to get the middle of the calf. Ah, it feels so good. I can feel the sweat running down my face. Yeah, good. Okay, last thing we're going to do here, which is going to be before we transition to the next part. Come and stand on 1.5, 1.5. If you have really big feet and they're hitting the poles, go to like 1 3/4, just outside. Go 1.5, 1.5. That should be roughly your shoulder width apart. Okay, all I want you to do here, butt goes out, go into a small squat, go onto your toes, stand up, and come back again. So watch again. I go into a squat, I find my balance. Without standing up, I push forward onto my toes, I go up, and I come back down again. Are you ready? Join in. We're only going to do 3 of these. Go out, go on the toes, keep that balance, and stand up. That's 1. Find the squat. I go into here, I find my balance. I push onto my toes. I'll stand up, and I'll come down. That one I got much better than the first one. Good. Go into that squat, find your balance. Now again, push onto those toes, so my heels come up. I stand up, and I come back down again. Good. Feet on 1 and 1. just rock. Okay, what we're gonna do, we've got our 2-minute run today. Are you ready? Go, here we go. 2 minutes started. So you can start a nice easy. Now you're gonna say 2 minutes running just on the board. Yes, because we're preparing to go outside and be able to run or move much faster than before we got in this lockdown. So I'm gonna start picking my feet up a little bit. We are 20 seconds in right now, 21 seconds in. This is a stamina builder. And again, if you need to go slower, go slower. If you want to go a little higher with your knees, you go your own height with your knees. But make sure when you come down to the board that you're allowing your toe to push the board. You're not going too fast. If you want to go smaller, so your feet hardly lift the board, lift off of the board, that's good as well. And just hold on to those poles and allow your body to stay upright, your head's up, but your feet are moving. Allow those toes, feel those toes pushing on, off and on the board. Okay, we're 1 minute in. I'm gonna speed up a little bit now. There you go. Getting a little cardio in here. Again, I want to push your level of cardio and get that heart rate going. It's non-impact, it's nice and easy as far as on the body, but we're getting that heart to move a little bit faster. Okay, here we go. 29 seconds to go. Hang in there. Doing great. One of the things I've been talking about is getting on the board every night while you're watching TV in the evenings and just rocking for 20 minutes. Just doing that, almost no effort, 10 seconds to go. It's so good because while your brain's watching TV, your body is getting used to working without even thinking about it. Here we go, and rest it down. Good, step back off of the board. Just lift those feet up. Whew. Yeah, so rocking 10 minutes or 20 minutes in the evening. Only try and balance during the commercials, but just stand there and rock. Don't even think of exercising, just be moving. You'll be amazed at how the body learns to move without you even thinking about it and get new pressure points because it has to make the board move itself. Good, okay, quick drink of water. Cheers. I just said that there's no better drink than water. Some people disagree with me, but it's so good. Okay, next exercise we're gonna do. I'm gonna turn the board slightly so you can see front and back, but you're gonna stand sideways, put your right hand on the pole in front and put both feet over the middle of the red, so you're in the middle, and just rock forward and backwards. There you go. Now from here, what I want you to do is take the back, the foot closest to the back of the board, so left leg, place it behind you, and put the right foot forward and just rock. Now what we're going to do here is push on the back foot, hold, and bring your feet back to the middle and rock. There you go. Now we're going to take the back foot again, left foot, place it back, right foot forward and rock. So what we're learning here is the ability, my weight's going forward, I can control my forward and backwards. And again, don't lean back, push with the legs. Make sure your body stays in alignment between the poles. Now bring your back foot, your front foot comes to the middle, your back foot, and then bend your knees and just rock forward and backwards. There you go, very good. Now push forward, put your back foot back, your front foot forward, and just rock. There you go, good. And bring your front foot to the middle, back foot to the middle, and rock forward and backwards. So again, we're developing that ability to understand different balances of forward and backward motion. Good. Take your back foot back, front foot forward, just rock a few times. Now straight away, I want you to bring your front foot to the middle and rock. So now you can do this in your own time. Whenever you want, change your feet. So I step, the front foot always comes back first, and then you meet, and then you rock. They are good. And back foot, whenever you want. So again, just working on that front and back, the core stays strong. Bring both feet to the middle, What I want you to do is step off the board and go the other side. I'm now going to turn this a little bit the other side. The reason we do that is I want to work on both sides of the body, and by changing it makes sure that we have the stability with the correct hand and the foot in front. So step up on side to side, just rocking. Now my right foot will be going back first, so I find that little rock. Now my back foot goes back, front foot forward, and there we rock. Good, feel that balance of pressure. I think I'm sweating more today than almost any workout we've had. Good. Okay, bring the front foot back to the middle and rock. There you go, good. Feel the pressure. Try not to go up and down on the knees. Let the toe push, the heel push. The toe, good. Put the foot back, forward. There you go, good. Very good. And then back to the middle. Remember, the back foot goes first when we're in the middle, and the front foot goes first when our legs are front and back. Good. So again, change. Foot goes back, forward. There you go. Only a couple more of these because I want to get to the band workout. Good. Back to the middle. Again, the reason I do this is we focus a lot on side-to-side balance, but I want to make sure that we're developing the strength to be able to go forward and backwards pressure. And we've worked today on the little outside turn. We're going to continue to work on the turning tomorrow in the advanced class. Good. Foot goes back, forward. Last one. Change whenever you want. Good. Bring it back and rock. There you go. Good. And step off the back of the board. Good. Okay, it's time for the short bands. I'm going to straighten the board up. Go ahead and change your bands. First thing to do, I think, is change the poles. So I'm going to go in here. Oh, get the other side. So those are the poles changed. And I'm going to go with the blue bands today. I used the black bands last week, if you remember, and that was pretty tough. Okay, we're going to drop them. Actually, okay, yeah, we'll do it. I'm going to try something different tomorrow with the bands. I was going to do it today, but as a lot of you would have already been setting your bands up, I don't want to have to change anything. All right, last one going in. Slides in the top. Feed the handle through. Come back up, and we're on. Okay, let's step up. 2 and 2. Just rocking nice and easy. Okay, so we're going to just start off with one set very quickly of single arm, only 5 reps, because I want to change this up a little bit. So grab the right hand, find your balance in the middle, and let's go 5 curls, nice and slow. Squeeze the bicep. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Keep working on that balance. Change hands. Here we go. You ready? And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Good. Place it back. Okay, we're now going to change this a little bit and do bicep work, but I also want to build the shoulder rotation as well. So you're only going to go halfway, twist the arm out, twist the arm back and down. So keep the elbow close to the waist when you twist. It's a small movement. Don't go big. So it's just halfway, small twist, here and down. Let's go to the next one. This is number 2. The first one was just a demonstration. Number 3, up, hold it, feel the twist, back, that's 3. Squeeze that bicep, small movements, keep that balance, back and down. Number 5, up, small twist, back and down. Let's change sides. Here we go. Are you ready? Find that balance. Got the sweat dripping off my nose now. Here we go. We squeeze, keep the elbow close, small twist, in and down. That's 1. Squeeze, small twist, back in and down. Number 3, you'll also feel the dynamic tension in your bicep because you're having to hold that squeeze while you twist, and you're working very slight amount of rotator cuff in your shoulder, which is really good both for movement and strengthening. I think that's 5. Let's put it back on here. Good, we're gonna go again on the right hand side, but this time, let me just demonstrate one. We're gonna go up, we're gonna come down, hold, small twist and down. Are you ready? Here we go, all the way up. Now stop halfway down, small twist and down, that's 1. Up, halfway down, twist, in and down, that's 2. Keep that balance. Up, down, small twist, out and down, that's 3. We're doing great, keep that balance. Up, middle, twist, here and down, that's 4. Last one. Up, halfway down, squeeze, here and down and place it back. There you go, good. So adjust those hooks if they're sliding down. Here we go on the left hand side, balance. Come on, you can do this, you're strong. Up, halfway down, twist, in and down, and squeeze, halfway down, twist, twist and down, that's 2. Keep that balance. Come on, let's get strong. Here, halfway down, twist, twist and down, that's 3. Let's go, come on, squeeze, here, out. Your goal is too good to go easy on this. Squeeze that muscle. Here we go, last one. Hold it there. Come on, let's get strong. And down, good. Oh, just rock it out. Okay, we've got one more exercise today, which is a little bit of, again, a shoulder rotation work. And again, only go as hard as you can go, because I don't want you to, push past the point. I always say the best training, unless you're getting close to competition, is at the edge of your comfort zone. That gives you the foundation work. So work where you feel it, but there's no pain. If there's pain, take it down a level, right at the top edge of your comfort zone. So what we're gonna do here on this one is take your arm slightly forward and roll it all the way to the back and bring it through again. Don't go too high, and if you feel that your arm has to come down, that's fine as well. Here we go, you ready? So my arm's kind of straight, just a little bend, goes all the way to the back and comes through again, that's 1. All the way to the back and through, that's 2. Only as high as you can go at the top edge of your comfort zone, 3. Here we go, all the way around, 4, last one, up, all the way around, and back to the middle, place it back on here. I can really feel my shoulder working all the way through and trying to keep that mobility with resistance. Left, here we go up, arm very slightly bent, all the way around, and bring it down, that's 1. Keep that balance. There you go, good. 2, and keep that balance. 3, and 4, and last one, up, all the way around, and back. Okay, good job, place the bands back in. Okay, I'm actually gonna do one more exercise, because again, I wanna keep building on this upper body strength. It's very simple, just 5 in here. You're gonna start very slight knee bend. You're gonna do the bag lift, where you look, the palm of my hand faces my side, I just pick my arm up to my waist, then I'm gonna turn my hand to face the back. So you go from here to face the back and straighten the arm. So the action is here, turn, straighten the arm, bring it back and down. So we've got a turn on the halfway mark, we turn, push back, here we turn and then bring it down. Are you ready? Here we go, just 5. Lift the bag, turn the hand, straighten the arm, bring it back, turn the hand down, that's 1. We can go a little smoother now. 2, and this is building the strength in the back of the arm. 3, as well as building the shoulder. 4, and last one. Twist that hand, straighten the arm. Go, keep the balance down. 5, let's go to the other side. Are you ready? Here we go. So, arm comes up, twist the hand, push it back, bring it back, twist the hand and down. That's 1. Here we go, smooth now. 2, keep that balance. 3, good. 4, last one, up, twist, back, twist, and down. 5, good job. Okay, so that is going to complete our workout for today. We've had a really good workout. The 2-minute running is a great cardio, the strengthening of the little toe, the big toe, and find that strength, being able to go from your squat to your toes to your heels, raising up in the air and coming down again, sideways, different motions, forward and backwards, being able to change your foot positions and still be able to find your balance. And then a little bit of upper body work about dynamic tension. So great job. Let's step back off of the board, shake those arms out. What I want you to do, hold on to the pole if you need to. If you don't need to, you can just, know it's there to grab. Take your right arm and just roll it around, all the way around. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now left arm going backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Take your right arm now, go forward. We're going to go swimming. Are you ready? 1, pull that water. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Change arms, left arm, back to front. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Shake those arms out. Good. Come across. If you've got your hands on the poles, take one arm across and just stretch that back. If you are comfortable, take both arms and wrap them around actually and just pull those shoulders forward. So again, if you're doing one arm, change arms, just grab that arm and pull it across. If you've got both arms, just wrap them and bend slightly forward. Good. I'm going to go back to pulling across here. Change my arm, pull across. There you go, good. Shake those legs out, shake those arms out. If you want to hold on, you can just go one arm at a time and just feel that balance. Good. What I want you to do now is just little leg kickers, nice and easy. There you go, good. Good. Now take your feet slightly wider apart. We're going to do a new exercise today. Hold on to the side of the board, take your left arm up and just lean slightly to the side. There you go, good. Allow that trunk to elongate out. Good, come back down. Take your left hand onto the board, take your right arm up. Think of lifting up first, and then get that stretch going over to the side. There you go, good. Good, and come back down again. Now what I want you to do in here, actually bring your feet together. And what I want you to do is just take a foot slightly backwards. Just slightly backwards in here. Again, just stretching that front of the leg out in here. Very good. And last exercise, take your hands on the poles, walk them down, your butt goes out, suck your abs in, your legs stay straight. And I'm just going to walk myself down the pole. And I'm just going to find a place that I can hang. So if you look, my hands are here, I let my elbows come forward and I just hang. Oh, it feels so good. Good, and come back up again. Good, just roll the head around, nice and slow. If you have vertigo, don't do this exercise. What you can do in here instead is just roll your shoulders. Good, I'm just going to roll my head the other way. Yeah, good. Shake your body out. And great job. So that's us. I gotta grab my water. So I want you to see my live sweat. These exercises are great to do. They're so good for you. And again, come back and do them later. Thanks for the thumbs up. Catherine Mitten, good to see you. I know you said you're going to do the best you can or whatever you can. And I know you can do so much, and that's awesome that you're here doing that as well. So thank you so much for today's workout. I hope you're sweating as much as I am. Again, go back and do the exercises again. They will be posted live on YouTube. And I think they're going to be on Facebook as well. They'll be on the Facebook. I saw them this morning. So you can always go back and do these later, do them another day. Mark the ones that are your favorites. I know we do so many different exercises and different workouts, and some will benefit others more than others because everyone's problems in balance is unique to them and the strengthening. but I will guarantee if you do it, you will get much better than not doing it. So have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions, reach out and ask me. If you want me to work on something specific, like I did with Margaret, where she said she wanted to work more on the ability to balance when she was turning, and we talked together and figured out we got to strengthen up the outside of her foot as she turns. You give me your problems, I will figure out workouts that will help strengthen wherever you may feel a little weakness. Have a great rest of the day. Thanks so much for being here, and cheers. Stay safe.